Wondering what it's like to take a yellow boat tour in Dubai? From the stunning skyline of the Dubai Marina to the distant views of the Palm Jumeirah and the Atlantis. This ride gives you a unique waterfront perspective of the city, but is it worth it? Let me take you along for the ride. Hi, I'm Bonnie from Bon Voyage Cruise and Travel, and I've taken 48 cruises and explored 70 countries. And when I visit a port, I love finding unique, scenic experiences. And today, I'm taking you on an hour-long speedboat tour of Dubai's marina and coastal landmarks. I booked this as a shore excursion with Royal Caribbean, which meant easy transportation to and from the pier. A huge plus since Dubai's traffic can be unpredictable. While I enjoyed this ride, there were a few surprises, and I'll share what you need to know before booking. Started out at the Dubai ultra-modern marina. Cruised past luxury yachts and incredible high-rise architectural structures. One thing that I did realize pretty much right away was that these were going to be distant views. It almost feels like Las Vegas. Beautiful structures, these architectural designs that are just everywhere, whether it was driving or on the water. But as far as getting up close and personal to them, no, we didn't do that. So that was a little bit disappointing to me, but it was ideal for a short morning activity before our afternoon departure on Royal Caribbean. So for that, I did like that. It was a fun, smooth ride. We saw the Palm Jumeirah from a distance, and while we passed the famous palm-shaped islands, I was really kind of surprised that the design isn't really visible from the water like you might expect. We were at a distance, we could not get close up. The Burj Al Arab, we stopped for photos near Dubai's most iconic hotel. I mean, it was at such a far distance that it was on an island by itself. And the Atlantis Hotel, the same thing. There was no real close-up view. The Palm, from afar, we could see this luxury resort, but a bridge blocked closer access, and they said it was private, so we could see it, yes, but it wasn't that close. So something to keep in mind if you were expecting a close-up or you thought maybe you'd be really close to it. It wasn't like that. We were at a distance. I mean, it was nice to get out in the water, and it was nice to see all these really beautiful structures. I still did enjoy the trip. The guide was really friendly. He took great photos and always asked if we needed photos of anything. Is it worth it? Everything was, like I say, at a distance, so no close-ups. We even saw the Burj Khalifa at a distance. I did get the skyline picture. It was a bit hazy, so that's why my videos look a little bit kind of cloudy, but it was just hazy, and everything was, like I say, at a distance, so no close-ups. But I would say the traffic is a major issue. I'm glad I booked through the cruise line for the guaranteed return, because we did hit traffic and we just made it back on time. So if you love being out on the water, fast boats, and city skylines, this is a great way to see Dubai's coast in a short amount of time. But if you're expecting up-close views of Atlantis or the palm-shaped islands, you may want to reconsider. The Burj Khalifa, one of these skyscraper super tall structures, that is something you can go to with a reservation, and I believe you can ride up in an observation tower, but we weren't anywhere near that or close to it to even do that. We saw the skyline of the waterway, a little bit hazy, but still you could see all the structures of the really unique designs everywhere. So it was almost like everyone has a different look or different building type to kind of show off their design versus someone else's. So that was kind of interesting.
Free drinks to all ladies every Tuesday night.
Free drinks every Tuesday
The
night.
other one, the longest boat here inside, is a lot too.
There's a lot of hotels here too. Doubletree, there's a Ramada. Those lines are zip lines across. There's clubs here,
And
restaurants.
1 kilometer long zip line.
The tour is pretty good. I mean, it was an hour and it's worth of seeing all the different things, and he explained about the beach and then the other island, and everything was man-made from 21 years ago. You can tell though everything was man-made, but you didn't get that perspective of a palm because you couldn't get into that. And then of course the tallest buildings and that kind of things. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I think the biggest thing was the transportation here. It took almost an hour. And then coming back, I don't know what it'll be, yellowboattours.com. And the thing is, we're pulling out at 12:30, I think, and it's 10:10 at the moment. So I don't know if you really want to do this on your own unless you have a lot of time. And we're supposed to leave at 12. Hi. And looks like there's people here. I think the guy's like kind of overreacting. Came into the shop and said, "You have to leave now." Back onto the ship we go. We're off for 2 days at sea. Next up, I much preferred my Dubai desert safari, an unforgettable experience in the Arabian dunes. If you found this helpful, informative, or if you learned something, please give this a thumbs up. Subscribe for more cruise tips and travel information. Thank you so much for watching. Happy cruising. Until next time.